Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. TechnoTalks here. So today I have another video for y'all, and this time I'm going to be talking about the Google Pixel 4 XL. And the main reason that I am going to be talking about this is just to see how well this device has held up in 2020. It's been around a year since the release of this device, and I wanted to just go ahead and check out this device and see if it is still worth buying at the price points that I'm going to be giving you guys. So first up, let's talk about the price for this device. You can pick this up renewed for around $350, $400. That's what I did. I went ahead and bought this device for around that much. And generally, you're going to get a clean device if you go ahead and buy it from Amazon renewed. Another option is you can go ahead and buy it used, and you can probably drop down that price to $250, $300, which might be a better price point for some people. So if you want to go ahead and buy it new, you can find it for $700, so that's going to be a lot more than if you got it renewed, and I definitely recommend getting it renewed. So let's talk about the specs now. This device has the Snapdragon 855, and it has 6 GB of RAM. You might be saying, oh, 6 GB of RAM, Android devices might need more. However, just like Apple, Google is pretty good at optimizing the software for their devices, and that's the reason why Google devices or Pixel devices don't generally need too much RAM. So 6 GB of RAM is definitely enough for this device, and the Snapdragon 855, it just adds to the general smoothness. The 855 is a flagship chipset. It was last year's flagship chipset, and it's still definitely a great chip since I do own phones and devices that have the Snapdragon 855 right now, and since I am using them, I already know what it feels like and overall how it performs. Another thing that I'd like to talk about is the screen. So we have a 1440p screen. It is a 1440p screen. It's going to be 90 Hz refresh rate. Let me go ahead and bring down that brightness real quick. It's a 90 Hz refresh rate display, and it's a 6.3 inch screen. So overall, it's pretty nice to have. It's a pretty big screen. However, if you've noticed something, we have this big notch here. And the main reason that Google added this, it might seem useless, and I feel like it is useless. One of the things they did add is Face ID. It's a 3D scanning version of it. It's not the 2D that most Android devices have. So that is definitely something that I'd like to have on a device. However, the next thing they added were some gestures. There's some sensor inside of there. I forgot the exact name for it. And this sensor basically senses your hand and the area around it. So let's say you get close, you're reaching for your device and whatnot, and it just automatically starts looking for your face. And then there's some other cool features like for music, you can skip your music by just swiping over it and whatnot. However, it doesn't work all the time. And even though it's been a year and it's gotten all these software updates, I still feel that the sensor inside of there was not worth it, and it just added an extra bezel right here for basically no reason. So overall, the front display is pretty nice. As I said, it's 1440p display with 90 Hz. It's capable of 90 Hz, and the main issue with this is that you're not able to control it. Some people would like to keep 90 Hz on all the time on their device. However, on the Google device, on a Pixel device at least, for the 4XL, you are not able to control it. It's just an adaptive version where whenever you're in some certain app that doesn't use it, it just goes down to 60 Hz. And sometimes when you're scrolling, it's at 60 Hz. So some people might find that annoying. I usually tend to keep it on the high refresh rate all the time, but I guess that's a measure to save battery life, since the Pixel devices did not have great battery life at the launch. As it was on the point of batteries, let's talk about the battery size. So this device right here, the XL, has a 3,700 milliamp hour battery. It's a pretty decent sized battery. You might be thinking, well, what about the 4,000, 4,500 milliamp hours? The Pixel devices did not have those, especially the Pixel 4. It was around 2,800, so that had terrible battery life. And this device right here is okay, maybe not the best. However, it's probably gonna last you a day if you're not playing too many games on it. If you're just on social media, just browsing the web, checking emails and whatnot, taking photos, videos, texting, all of that is it's gonna allow you to last the whole day. However, as I said, still not great battery life. They did fix it since the beginning of launch, so it definitely has been better and it has gotten better. So you will probably last a day with basic usage if you're not gaming too much. So design wise, pretty nice. It's a pretty solid design. So I got the just black version here, so it doesn't have a matte back. I believe the orangish one, something like that, or the white variant has a matte finish on the back, if I'm not wrong. So if I am, just go ahead and put that down in the comments and let me know, because I am not exactly sure since this is the variant that I got. So design wise, it's pretty nice. I would definitely want to have an ultra wide camera instead of a telephoto camera back here. It would have been better for me. However, I guess that's what Google felt people needed at that time, and that's the reason they added it. Next up, let's talk about the software. You guys probably already know about the software. It's going to be Google's own Android, and overall, it's a pretty nice way of using this device. Overall, it feels very smooth and definitely a very nice software. So it doesn't have any extra skins. It's just what you'd get, vanilla Android, and overall it feels very nice. I haven't had any lag, app crashes and whatnot, and so far the device has been doing great performance wise, and so I haven't had too many issues with it. And I generally enjoy Google's own Android software because it's simple. It doesn't have too many customization, which sometimes I do miss, especially when I do use a Samsung device with all the features in One UI. However, owning a Pixel device will still be a great device, and the software experience is definitely going to be really nice and enjoyable. So that's about it. Those are the main points I would like to talk about in this video, and now we're at our final question. Should you pick up this device in 2020 as of right now? So this is a confusing matter because there are many other devices. However, if I'm not comparing this to anything, this device is still a very nice device, and it's very good for the price, especially if you're getting it renewed. Go ahead, I'm going to put down a link down below for an Amazon renewed link, and I did not receive a bad device. Everything was scratch free, very nice. The ports were a little dirty at the beginning, I just rubbed them off a little, and overall for this price point, this device is definitely going to be great. And you guys already know that Pixel devices have great camera photo quality, so if you're into that, this device is still a very nice device to own in 2020. And performance wise, you're not going to lag behind most devices. So the answer is yes, you can definitely go ahead and buy this device and you will not be disappointed. But I'm not comparing anything, and that's why I'm saying yes. If I compared some other devices, maybe like the OnePlus 7 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy S10, I might go ahead and pick those. However, since I'm not doing a comparison in this, I'm telling you guys if it's worth buying in 2020, then yes, you can definitely pick up this phone and you will not be disappointed. So that's about it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.